Is in finals. Footy starts Thursday night.
What a
Triple
fun
M rocks
guy.
footy from 6 o'clock.
Yep, 6 o'clock with the Thursday
Rub.
On 7 Flicks, or where can we
no,
find
this
it?
is on the
7, mate.
Triple M's
this is
Thursday
Triple M.
rub.
Thursday Rub.
But you are the footy guy.
You are.
well-
you are actually the footy
I
guy.
was until you walked in because you have become the voice of AFL Finals recently.
Yeah, it is true. But firstly,
you.
because we're going to play some of this, but
Please.
can we just find out about it? Let's just cover off the demons first. We've got to put a
As in
because
yeah.
obviously,
the football
Folks.
club or your mental demons?
yeah, well, both.
Bit of both. I'll
Over
tell
the
you
last
what.
couple of weeks, there's been a lot going on at the Melbourne Football Club. We've talked about it heaps here on this show, but we just need to draw a line.
Will, look, I've been coming in here and you've been going, well, Melbourne are bad, Melbourne are this. Well, Triple M today for me stands for Melbourne Merriment Much. Because
Yeah,
Melbourne,
okay.
you've
Sorry.
come in,
All right.
that's what it stands
Couldn't
for
have worked it
today.
up.
Now, because I'd come in, you'd dump on me for Petrarca's leaving,
Yeah.
Cozzie's leaving, Viney's leaving, behind the scenes is stuff. Nah, Cozzie's not going. Track's staying. Behind the scenes stuff is happening. I think people are getting moved on. KFC has those cookie dough deep fried things. It's
Yeah.
a happy time. It's September, but it's actually October. Optimism month because everything's
right?
good. Everywhere Melbourne's back and you can all get stuffed.
Oh,
Not
okay.
running for president
It's
anymore.
aggressive.
No, I'm taking away my run for president. I feel no need
Really?
anymore.
Well, it feels
Oh.
like that job might be available very soon.
Well, isn't it funny? I came on here, and you guys are the power brokers of Melbourne, as we know.
true.
And so, as soon as that happened, things started to go good, didn't they? Cookie dough, deep fried KFC. Oasis is touring.
Yes.
Yeah.
Maybe it's me.
Do
That's
you
all
s-
I'm saying.
Do you stand by your off-air comments that Petrarca shouldn't be at the D's?
Why would now you've lied? You're a liar, and
well,
I've never
no,
said that.
You don't you can't accuse me of being a liar when you said it.
Well, find proof. Find proof, Daisy. Did I say that?
Yeah.
I guess. Well, maybe we all.
Judging by the tone of my voice, then that may have been a lie. Yeah.
I would say, look, we all change, we all evolve at the end of the day, and we're happy to see him back at training in a few weeks. And it's
This
gonna
is
be
real.
and I'll be
That's a real Melbourne back down vibe.
Look.
We've been hearing a lot of that. No, we're actually really glad he stayed. We wanted him to stay the whole time.
I can sit here and go back and forth with you, Daisy, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to sit here and say it's an exciting 2025. The W team are doing great down at GMHBA
that's
this
true.
weekend, and it's going to be an exciting final season.
Are you sick of talking about it, King?
Oh, absolutely. Look, at the end of the day, where'd it go, Phil? I'm sick of talking about it.
Triple M rocks optimism. That's all we need to know. Aunty Donna and Channel 7 Footy at the
That's
moment.
right. You're doing rev-ups for the teams coming into the finals.
Don't you? Because I remember in 2021 when the D's won the grand final, they
I
made
don't remember that. I think they've actually disallowed. They've overturned that grand final.
They did a rev up about the Norm Smith curse, and the rev up videos. I remember watching that one, and I teared up like a bloke from Ballarat watching Fast and the Furious 7. I was so emotional about it, and I've loved them ever since because it's really nice. You go for your club and you back it in, but it's so nice when an outsider says nice things about your club and says you're good. So I've always thought it's an art form, the way that when they said they could never do it, and there's cool music
emotional.
playing. Yeah.
So you've done a series of these for Channel 7.
I did. They wrote me in because they heard me saying nice things about this thing. So I've done one for every finalist. They came to my studio and we shot all these videos. And they're so fun. It's really nice. Well, the Sydney one came out yesterday and they're all really hyped and excited about it. And the Hawthorn one came out last night. And it took the angle of they're a very young team. They're all in their early 20s. They're very meme-ish. They're very skibbity, which is a word that kids say.
Sorry?
What does that mean?
I don't know.
Okay.
They're very.
Hurgle-gurgle.
Hawthorn's going by this young boy energy thing. They call themselves Hok-ball.
I think
I'm
that was
gonna
the
pull on the poos and
appropriate
wees.
level of skibbity.
So skibbity meaning paranoia and inescapable dread.
Is that what it means? Well, that's an eye into the life of our teenage children in Australia at the moment. That's an eye into what the vernacular they're using.
I'm actually feeling a bit skibbity about the horse on Friday night. So it worked.
Swaggy and Riz, I think, worked.
Yeah, Riz is like
It's charisma.
Charisma,
shortened.
yeah.
But it's like I'm putting the Riz on you. I'm
That's
trying.
the Moz, isn't it?
Oh, no,
that's
it's like
the
trying to.
Moz.
It's trying to flirt.
Don't
isn't
you
it?
have Riz?
You have Riz.
You got to
Yeah.
have Riz.
Riz
Do you
is
put Riz
charisma.
on someone as well?
You can try them on. Yeah, you can try the Riz.
You can
so if
try
you're
the
chatting
Riz.
someone up, you're trying to hit them with a bit of Riz.
Okay, so I'm hitting them with my Riz, or am I giving them some of my
No, you're
Riz?
not.
Am I sharing the Riz?
Is it
Keep
consensual?
your Riz to yourself.
Mutual
But I mean,
Riz.
do I have a lot of Riz that I'm sharing around, or am I...
Some Riz for everyone.
Keita's got some Riz.
Hi, this is Triple M Breakfast. Rosie, Wil, Daisy, Broden. Kelly is with us. It's 24 minutes past 8.
Broden, can I ask you about your weekend plans? Because I know that one of the things that you love to do is go to the footy. Now it is, I mean, you'll often go to games that are not Demons games. You
Yeah.
are probably
Have to.
the most unlikely Melbourne fan of all time, because not only do you go to Melbourne games,
Yeah.
which makes you pretty in the minority of Melbourne fans, but you also then go to a whole bunch of other games as well.
Yeah.
Now, when it comes to finals, is it the same thing? Now that Melbourne's not in, are you out of footy for the season, or are you going to finals?
Well, I'm an MCC member, and I'm an MCC member who doesn't pay my subs easily. Like it's a privilege, and that I can pay the $900, whatever it is, a year. So I feel the need to go to as much stuff as I possibly can. Even cricket, I'll go to Stars, Scorchers, or whatever they are. Like, because I've got to use that card.
That's Yeah. right.
I've got to use that
Got
card.
to get your value.
So I'm going to go Friday night.
Yep,
But then
great.
also, I've been officially employed by the Greater Western Sydney Giants. I've been brought on board in an official role.
Well, hang on. What's your official role at GWS?
CBO.
Hang on. Chief
Chief
Bullshit
Ban-
Officer.
Pretty much. Chief Bandwagon Officer.
Oh.
So it's my job to
Recruit other supporters to a bandwagon.
correct predominantly Victorian clubs. So if you're a Saints fan, or if you're a who else? is that?
Melbourne fan.
Melbourne, Collingwood,
Yes.
Okay.
North. My job is simply to say to you, hey, consider the Giants. Do you want to see Hawthorn win? Do you want to see the Doggies win?
Yes.
Do you want to see Carlton win? The answer unanimously is no, we don't.
Well, I
we
think
don't
people
want
will be
that.
fine with the doggies win.
If we get on board, though, do we have to dye our beard orange like you have? Because that is great commitment.
Let me tell this is natural. I'm
That's
one
why
of-
they chose
Wow.
you.
Oh,
I'm an original Rang.
Yeah.
And I'm a Ranger who came up through the 2000s, and the gingers driving around this morning will know. Growing up in the 2000s, when the word Ranger was coined, was a tough time.
Right.
But no, that's why I feel an affinity with the GWS Giants, is that love for the orange. But they're a good team too. Like, they've got good vibes. Jacob Gaynor, who's in charge of their social media, is the best in the entire AFL.
Revolutionised the AFL's approach to social media.
Yeah, now every other club is awkwardly trying to do a
Can we
meme
be
here or
him?
there. Yeah,
Can I be like him?
yeah, exactly.
I mean,
yeah.
changed it all.
Yeah,
And
really.
it doesn't feel comfortable with some teams.
No,
Like
it is-
GWS, it suits. The cocky underdog, you
Sure.
know, the younger vibe, like edgier. It's their identity.
Yeah.
It's the big sound,
It
right?
is funny. It's funny when Essendon does, hello, chums, consider this meme. Hello, friends, yes. There's not as nice an energy to the whole thing, is there? But no, so my job is to say, just put you can put on anything orange and just back them in, because they're obviously playing the Swans on Saturday. I'm going to fly up and go to this game, and I'm very, very excited for it.
13353, by the way. Is there any members of the Triple M family who are out there, your team is out of the finals, who would be willing to jump on the GWS bandwagon? Is this a thing that Broden could actually recruit people to? If your team's
I'll
not
do
in
it,
the
yeah.
finals,
Or have you jumped on another team? There's a remix to this that I absolutely love.
Oh, we'll have to find that.
This is Triple M adjacent as well. This is Cat
Cat
Empire.
Empire, absolutely. And there's orange in the Triple M logo. We are Giants.
okay. 13353. No one's called so far, Broden.
Yeah, well.
Is your team out of the finals?
Come
Are you
on,
willing to
Giants
jump on
people.
the Giants?
Come on, Giants people.
I don't know if anyone's going to call.
This is
Or-
great. This is good feedback
You
for
do-
the Giants
or
as well.
Don't
You do
think
the-
you're getting a lot of love for your recruiting people? Not one person
I'm gonna
has
call
called.
Dave
You do the
Matthews.
classic AM though. You go, well, or have you ever gone for a football team? You just start to broaden the phone call.
I'm not
have you ever
broadening it out, Broden.
Have you ever seen a football? Have you
got
ever?
Have you got
Oh,
a prize
hang
to
on.
give away?
We might have one person who's
An
called.
orange
through.
Oh,
Triple M.
here we go.
beanie.
Clayton Oliver's
Yeah,
ringing.
one.
Yeah.
Oh, I see the phones lighting up.
All right.
Mm.
Okay.
That's right. It was just FM delay, and now the phones are going off. Look at that. I'm genuinely. There's 6 people calling.
All right, we'll
I've
check
never,
in
I
after
don't
the
do
news.
radio.
Okay, all right.
I've never seen
It's
anything like this in my
exciting.
life.
Okay, Broden.
This is cool.
I'm down.
7. There's 7.
Broden, you
Yeah.
said what are you, the chief bullshit officer for the
Bandwagon.
bandwagon officer
Bandwagon
for the
will.
GWS Giants, and I said there would not be any Victorians out there in our audience who wanted to join up with your bullshit. But it turns out I was wrong. As usual, I was wrong, because we have Daniel from Aspendale on the line. Are you willing to get on board with the orange tsunami, Daniel?
Well, guys, in the terms of Chief Bullshit Officer, I sort of told a bit of a furphy.
Oh,
I'm
here
a
we go.
Pies man. My boy joined the Daisy Club 13. But, Will, I'm a doggies boy.
Yeah. Get him off. Cut.
1-0.
Bin him. Bin him.
1-0 in your face.
Bin him. Dump
Yes.
that.
Plot
Good.
twist. Plot
No,
twist.
I'm not
Good,
dumping.
Daniel.
We got
Grow up,
Tony
Toby.
in Knox.
Yeah.
Tony, are you
Ooh.
willing to get on board with the orange tsunami?
Well, good morning, all, and absolutely.
Oh,
Okay.
all right, Tony. Who do you normally back for?
Well, Pies, once again, slightly disappointed, but I'm waiting for next year. It's good not to do it 2 times in a row. Gets a bit.
Are you
Share
cheering?
it around.
You cheering now for a Brownlow
Yeah.
in a couple of weeks, maybe for Dacos?
Well, exactly.
Yeah, exactly right.
That's a chilling, but no, I'm a big fan of the orange. My son partially converted me after following Sheeds through Essendon, who then
yeah.
went to GWS.
Yep.
And that's where it sort of started. So I've always had a bit of a soft spot for
Right
them.
on.
Okay,
Well
there's
done,
Welcome
one.
Tony.
aboard.
There's
We're
one
happy
for
to
you.
have you.
1-1.
You want to ask the next caller?
Oh, yeah.
Which one?
It's
So you just go in order?
We got, so this is out of Bayswater. We got Pee-wee. Pee-wee, what do you have to say? You're a Giants person.
G'day, team. Yeah, I'm all over the Giants. About a month ago, I thought, yeah, we'll jump on them. I
Yeah.
don't mind orange. Adam Kingsley's an I'm a Tiger supporter. Adam Kingsley's one of our ex-coaches.
Yeah.
And they're the only team in the 8 who haven't had previous success. So everyone else has had enough, especially the Hawks. God, we're sick of the Hawks already, and they're not even back officially.
Yeah, Pee-wee,
right,
have you,
Pee-wee.
have
I
you
agree.
tried the deep fried cookie dough at KFC?
No, my son works there, and he told me not to.
Okay, thanks for calling over. I just any last time I went through Bayswater, I stopped at that
It's the
KFC.
big
sound from the west of the
town. It's the sound of the mighty giant.
Cat Empire on Triple M.
I could play this all day.
It is the best song.
It's a good shuffle, little shuffle. It's the only
Does it have
song.
banjo, though? Needs banjo.
There's probably a little bit of banjo in there. It's got a lot of horn though. It's the most horn you could get.
Hang on, this bit is the best bit. Never
Surrender, fight till the end. Classic.
Well, I think your
So
job's
good.
done.
Yeah,
You've
well
nailed
done.
it.
Yeah, I'm
Send
bad
this through
news.
to the Giants.
Bad news about
Yeah.
the cookie dough, but apart from that,
Can't have everything, Broden.